Hello guys, welcome to Genius Developer. So today we are going to discuss one of the most important topic into Java guys, like sealed classes and non-sealed classes in Java. So especially these features introduced in Java 17 guys, but from that onwards this is very useful feature and mostly it's getting asked in most of the interviews guys. So if we are going for any if Java interviews like Java backend interview or any Java full stack developer interview. So this question is very frequently is getting asked in any MNC. Like if you are going in service-based MNCs interviews or you are going into product-based MNCs interviews. So definitely this question is going to occur in new features of Java 17. So also, like if you are going to develop any secure application, any banking application, any good application, so this feature is very much useful for developing any highly secure application in Java backend applications, guys. So let's coming to the question, guys. So usually, it will be asked that what is the difference between sealed class and non-sealed classes in Java? So usually sealed class is the most important new features in Java 17, but we should know non-sealed classes as well because they can be used together in like while we declaring any sealed class. So so let we will understand what is the difference between sealed class and non-sealed class and whatever their use cases. So what is a sealed class, guys? This is a very important question, guys, and only some few lines, if you understand, you will be understand very clearly. So, sealed class, like a sealed class, stricts controls that only one or few other classes may extend this sealed class. Sealed class restricts the re-implementation or reuses of the subclasses. It will allow only permitted classes to extend or implement the sealed class or interface. Here we discuss only the sealed class, but permit keyword also very important. It permits only the permitted class or interfaces can extend or implement the declared sealed class, guys. And sealed class must have at least one subclass. This is very important line, guys. If you are declaring any sealed class, so definitely you should have at least one subclass. If there is no any subclass for the sealed class, so sealed class is never getting used, guys. And that will be we can say that will be useless class in Java, guys, if you are not declaring any subclass, and it will not allow itself in if you are declaring the any sealed class without any subclass, so it will not allow to declare the sealed class without having any single subclass at least. And sealed classes are less flexible but more secure. Sealed class usually restrict to making more subclasses. Only they allow to subclass only for the permitted class. That's why less flexible they are, but they are more secure. If you are going to develop any secure application in secure class, then we must use sealed classes that are more useful and more efficient, guys. And this is useful when you want to control the class hierarchy. And this will be useful while controlling the class hierarchy like a super class and subclass in that manner. If we want to have more control on the subclasses through the superclass, then we can use the sealed classes. So here is the some example. Uh, See here it is example of the sealed class, guys. So like we have defined public sealed class vehicle, it permits car, truck. Permits keywords is very important for sealed class, guys, and this sealed keyword. So it will permit car and truck. So this is a vehicle class. It can create subclass of car and truck. It cannot create any other subclass. Like it cannot create the uh, subclass of bus. If you want to create bus, bus will not be allowed because it is permitting only to create car and truck. So this be careful. And other thing, second thing, we have to careful whenever we are declaring any subclass from the permitted class, then we must declare either this final, and we must have to declare final. Otherwise, there is this rule like we can declare final or we can make a sealed again. Either we can declare non-sealed class. So this is the explanation, guys. Sealed class vehicle. Only class listed in permits can extend this class. Okay. So like here, if you see permits car and truck, only car and truck can extend this class. No any other unknown class can extend this vehicle class. So this is very secure, guys. And permits car, truck, only car and truck are allowed to extend vehicle. Yeah. Only this class are allowed to vehicle. Like no any other outside class can extend. So this is more secure. And so yeah, this is why this is the most secure classes. And car and truck must either be car and truck. Like the subclasses must be final. Other no further subclassing. Like we cannot declare any default class. We must have to final. And either we can declare a sealed class to the subclass. Either we can declare a non-sealed class. So this option only will be allowed. Without final, we cannot create the subclass for this shield class, guys. So okay, so this is the shield class. I will show you the example, then I will show you the non-shield class, guys. So let's coming to the IntelliJ, guys. So see here, I have declared one class vehicle, guys. Okay, so here I have declared one shield class. This is a C public shield class vehicle and permits truck, car and truck. So it will only permit to this vehicle will only will allow to create car and truck object or car and truck subclass. It cannot create any other, like if it is a bus class, so bus class will not be allowed to create the subclass from vehicle, and it cannot override this method. They have provided one this method. This can be override as per the class subclasses requirement. So here I'm creating the subclass, and the subclass this when we are declaring this subclass, so this must you have to use final, guys. Final class car extends vehicle. Also again if we make this sealed class, then also it will be allowed, guys. Okay. See, sealed class also will be allowed. Yeah. So, but if you are if you are making any class as a sealed class, so that must have some subclass. This is also the see. This is the rule. So, if we will make again it sealed instead of final, so that sealed class must have at least one subclass, guys. So these are our rule also we have to follow. See here also if we are declaring the sealed class vehicle, and if we will not give any subclass, like any subclass is not found, then it will not allow to declare any sealed class. Because that sealed class will be useless if we are not defining any subclass, because that will be used only by the subclass only. So that sealed class is useless. So that's why they are not allowing to create any sealed class without any subclass, guys. So subclass are the most important while we declaring the sealed classes. So here we have declared one subclass car extend vehicle, and they are re-implementing the method like overriding this design method from this super class shield class, and they are redesigning the car. And likewise here we are making final class truck and extend vehicle. This is extending vehicle shield class, and they are overriding public wide design, and they are designing the truck. Here truck design is happening. So via this class, guys. So they are overriding the design method and they are re-implementing on basis of their requirement, different uh, subclasses requirement, guys, or different objects requirement. Now here I am creating one uh, class like vehicle factory class. This is the driver class. We can say main class. Here the execution will be start. So I am taking here main method public static void main. And in this main class, we are creating the object of car and truck. We can create the object of vehicle as well. But here we are creating car and truck. This is the real object. So we are creating vehicle my car equal to new car and vehicle my truck equal to new truck. So if we will call, and now we are calling my car dot design. So it will be designed a car, and now I am calling my truck dot design. So it will call if one truck will be designed like this. So it will, because we are creating the object of truck here, then why it is called this from the super class? It is having the polymorphism like method override dynamic polymorphism. It is following, guys. You should be careful this. My car will be new car and this my truck will be new truck. These are following dynamic polymorphism, guys. They are overriding the method. So let's see by running this code what will be the result. So here see car is designing and truck is designing, guys. So when we are calling like car dot design here, it is calling the car is designing method, this one. And when we are calling this truck is designing, then it is calling this truck is designing. So all this we are utilizing this based on this permit like permit subclasses and this the sealed class, guys. If we don't make it sealed class, so any subclass can implement. Suppose I am implementing any bus. Suppose that, see guys, if suppose I am making any class such a final class bus. Bus extends vehicle. See guys, very careful guys. See it is showing error clearly. About the sealed class hierarchy, okay? Bus permits list of sealed class vehicle. Like add bus to permits to list in the sealed class of vehicle. So here we need to add here. If we add this bus also, then it will be allowed guys. See now it is no any error. Like this we can re-implement bus also. We can override this same method. So here so bus is designed guys. So see now bus also overrides this design method, and now we are if we create the object of bus here, so it will create my bus guys. And if we call here my bus dot design, so it will show that bus is designed. See bus is designed. So this is the logic of this class, guys, shield classes, and same we can now we come. I hope this logic is clear. So if we talk about the non-shield class, guys, now if we talk about the non-shield class, okay, so let's see. Okay, so what is non-shield class, guys? A non A non-shield class removes the restriction and allows unrestricted subclassing, even if it extends a shield class. This is line is very important, guys. It removes the restriction and allow unrestricted subclassing. Let it can subclass by any other classes, and if it is extend shield class, also no issues, guys. So non-shield class are more flexible but less secure. This is the uh, main advantage and disadvantage of this. So here the declaration one sealed class animal permits dog cat, public non-sealed class dog extends animal. So if we extended this non-sealed class, so it will permit to create any subclass for this, and it will not say to use final. If we make final, guys, so it will not allow to create any subclass. This you be careful, guys. It will not create to allow any subclass for that. So what are the rules? It can be used only with permits class like non-shield dog. Okay, only the permits class dog is permit. No any other class you can use non-shield. And anyone can extend non-shield class. Anyone can extend non-shield. It breaks the ceiling from the parent. It breaks the ceiling from the parent. It will not allow to extend any it will not restrict to extend any non-shield class. After that, any non-shield class can extend that non-shield class, guys. What is the features? Inheritance control strictly controls who can subclass it. No control, like non-shield class will no control. Any class can extend it. And use case security maintainable API content, like it is more secure, maintainable API contracts, flexibility in open hierarchies. It is more flexible but less secure, guys. And required permits, yes, permits will be required in sealed classes, guys. But in non-sealed, no permits required. Permits not required. Any class can be subclassed, from the non-sealed class. It is introduced in Java 17, and this also introduced in Java 17. Sealed and non-sealed, both the classes introduced into Java 17, guys. So I will explain you into the code, guys. Okay, guys. So here, suppose that if we see here, like suppose here I am taking bus. So for bus, suppose I make it non-sealed, guys. Okay, non-sealed, non-sealed class. See, this also will not give any error because we are making non-sealed class and it will extend the vehicle. But after that, we can create the subclass of bus. Okay, bus, we can create the subclass of bus. Let's first we will run what is there any error or not. See here, no any error. If we make it non-sealed class, no any error, it is giving the same result. But here is the big difference. Non-sealed class and final class is big difference there. If we are making any class final, so we should know that we cannot create the subclass for any final class. And it is restricting because of this sealed class. But here if we make it non-sealed itself, the class itself non-sealed, then we can create any subclass for this bus class. Suppose we want to create a red bus or any bus, so SRS bus. So like this we can create any subclasses from this bus class itself, guys. This will allow only because of non-sealed class. If we not make non-sealed, so it cannot create any subclass. Hope this is clear, guys, how to define sealed class and non-sealed class. But and when we are making non-sealed, this is very important, that non-sealed only class that can be done which is already sealed. If it is no any sealed class, like subclass from the sealed, which is the permits subclass, that only can be non-sealed. Any general class cannot be created as non-sealed class. Like any normal class we are declaring, that cannot be uh, like that cannot be as a non-sealed class. I am giving you example. Suppose that I am taking non-sealed class, sealed class, suppose hello. Let's any class I am taking. Okay, see what is saying, guys. This modify non-sealed class allowed on classes that do not have a sealed superclass. So it is clearly saying modify non-sealed is not allowed on classes that do not have a sealed superclass. So if they don't have any superclass as a sealed class, so then they cannot have a non-sealed modifier. So this logic, these rules, we should be careful, guys. This can be used non-sealed only with the sealed superclasses, guys. And there is no any error after running, it will give the same error. And same like we can use with the any, suppose that like any interfaces also, guys, we can, you see, if we are taking any interface, suppose, guys, see, shield keyword can be used with the interface also, same like it will use shield interface, but here we can use implement instead of the extend. But this also follow will the same rule, it will use the final or sealed or non-sealed, it can be. So this I hope this is the clear, guys. If you have any doubt, please you can comment in the comment box and you can ping me. Definitely I will come up with a better explanation, guys. Okay? This point is clear. If you have any doubt, we will discuss in the next topic, next class. Okay, guys. So thank you so much watching so far. Have a nice day, guys.